The tip-off that something quite out of the ordinary is happening here comes from the building itself. The pea-green edifice at the corner of Kettner and Kalmia conjures iconic structures of yore, like Hollywood's Brown Derby restaurant. When you step inside, you quickly realize you've stepped into a menagerie of items rescued from a certain trip to the landfill, and that's when the name of this place starts to make perfect sense. Architectural Salvage.
When I opened, I really didn't know, it's not like there was a tested market or anything like that. I just knew that I loved finding these things and using them, and I thought other people would love that too.
This store proves the axiom that one person's junk is another person's treasure. Turns out, treasure for a lot of people. Just the thing they were looking for. Perhaps before they even knew what they were looking for.
And so I had people coming in to restore their old houses, and they needed these bits. So that became part of the process. And then I also had restaurants that wanted to use some cool materials, and people with their first apartment, and multi-million-dollar houses, and the whole gamut.
The whole gamut is a good descriptor for the merchandise you find at Architectural Salvage. There are things you might expect, like classic signage and doorknobs. There are lots and lots of doorknobs and the escutcheons that once surrounded them. Old doors, windows, I could go on, but you get the idea. After a look around, an obvious question comes to mind. How does Scalice decide what things belong here?
I guess I have this little inner voice, and when I see something and it speaks to me, I have a sense that it's going to speak to someone else.
That little inner voice has served Scalice well over the years. Business was brisk when we shot this story on Thursday, with customers new and those that have been coming here for years.
It's been great, and the pieces that we've purchased from here, just the accent it has made to our home. People come
Really?
in, where did you get this?
Like
Where'd
what
you
type
get
of
this?
things did you get?
Well, so like these windows.
As the customer shared her finds, you could see the excitement, the passion Elizabeth Scalice still has for what she does. But the time has come to move on, to free herself from the confines of running this place. So now is the time to sell as much of this stuff as possible. But not everything is going. At least one item is staying, with Elizabeth. It's this upside-down canopy flower light from Egypt, as it turns out. She'll be putting that above her garden at her home.
It's been just the ride of my life. It's been so much fun. But I've got some other stuff in me, and I got to get out there. I'm going to go out and do some more things while I have a chance.
But there's still some time left. There's a big celebration sale this weekend, and she may stay open for a few weeks more. But whatever happens, her time with Architectural Salvage is drawing to a close. The end of a funky, eclectic era. Or is it? Elizabeth says she's open to having someone buy the business. New venture and cool old stuff, anyone? John Carroll, KPBS News.